So if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you've been communicating with people the wrong way this entire time. And let me explain. So me, I'm an introvert, you feel me? I am someone that likes to be by myself. I like to be alone. You know, I charge up my social battery by being by myself. You know, I can be out with people. I can talk to people. I have no problem talking to people. I don't have no problems like communicating and socializing. But like when I'm with that alone time, you feel me? And I just want to be by myself. I just want to be by myself. That's just the way I am. Yeah, I'm not nervous to talk to people. Like I can really just talk to anyone if I want to. But if I don't feel like talking to you, bro, like I'm not gonna force a conversation. Like if I don't feel like talking, if I have nothing to say to you at that moment, bro, trust me, I am not gonna speak, bro. I do not care. I will not speak. I will not force a conversation. I don't know why people like to do that. People, motherfuckers, be like, "Oh, crazy weather we're having, bro. Come on, you don't care. Like, why are you just trying to? Why are you on my dick? Like, why are you on my dick right now, bro?" But it wasn't always like this, though. It was not always like this. In high school, I did have social anxiety. It wasn't the worst social anxiety, but I definitely did have a good case of social anxiety. Like, I would try to overcompensate whenever I try to speak. I'll be overthinking, like, man, what should I say? What should I say? Like, how should I say this? How would I sound if I say this like this? You know, I'll be overthinking and overanalyzing every small detail of communicating with people. You feel me? All that changed ever since I went to college. You feel me? College is a very social environment, and I found myself talking to more people. You know, college, everyone wants to be friends with everyone. So you just found yourself, you know, just speaking to more people. You just come out your shell more, you know, just going out, being about with people more. You know, you have a roommate, people across from you, like, will try to be your friends and shit. You know, everyone's just trying to talk to everyone in college. So like I just naturally got out my shell and I naturally just started to talk to people more. And I actually started making a lot of friends in college. But as y'all know, I kind of made a video recently saying that I'm taking a break from college to do YouTube. So like I don't have that sort of college backbone no more, you know. I'm not in this social environment, which is college. I'm not in that no more. So me, I'm like slowly reverting back to my old like just antisocial ways. You know, I'm just communicate with less people. You know, I'm out like I be going days without talk to no one. So like that's how I've been living. That was my like all those old habits are starting to creep back up on me. And now I don't got a reason to talk to people because most of my day I be by myself. Like most days I just be by myself doing things by myself. You know, I be going to the gym by myself. I go and work. You know, I do these things which doesn't require me to just always talk to people. And I can say that as an introvert, me being an introvert, me going these long breaks without talking to people, it kind of feels weird. Like it feels off because I feel like I should be out here talking to more people than I am right now, but I'm just not because I don't really be interacting with people in my day to day. That's just the way my life is structured. You feel me? But like at the same time, I don't really feel like talking to people. Like I don't really have the incentive or motivation to talk to someone. Like I said, I don't force conversations. Like if I want to talk to you, I will talk to you. But if I don't feel like talking to you, I'm not gonna go out my way to speak to you. So what I use most of my time instead of communicating with people is I try to find new things. I try to like learn new things. I try to just overall just feed my brain with just a whole bunch of different knowledge and information that I can feed upon and just utilize it to my advantage and just have that as something that I can use, like just enhance my intelligence. You feel me? And I like to do that because I want to have a better understanding on life and I want to enhance my own life experience. So this actually brings me to recently where I, you know, came across this Kendrick Lamar interview, you feel me? And if you don't know who Kendrick Lamar is a very, very successful rapper. He made like albums like Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly. He's a very, very successful, a great rapper. He's also very conscious. Like his lyrics are extremely dense. He's a very lyrical rapper, and he goes really deep on different subject matters and topics, and he breaks them down in forms of like albums or either individual songs. So like the reason I brought him up because like I said, you know, I came across this interview. It's a pretty old interview to be honest, but like it's an interview of Kendrick Lamar where he said a lot of his ideas and a lot of his like subject matter, the way he like even came across or even like thought about these things were through talking to people. He communicated with people of all forms of different like age groups, like from children to grown adults to elder. Like he communicates and talks to different people. He talks to different people and he gains information and new knowledge about different subject matters through the people he's talking to, and that inspires him to make the songs he makes or the albums he makes. You feel me? So him communicating with people has brought him so far, and him just living life and just getting different viewpoints and just different perspectives and different knowledge upon like through people's life experience and through their knowledge and through what they know. He communicates with people, he talks to people. That's how he's gained such wisdom, because he's open to new, receiving new knowledge from talking. He said in an interview, I think he said like you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what type of information that person has to share with you, or what that person can teach you, whether it be someone younger than you, whether it be someone older than you, whether it be someone from a different culture, whether it be someone from a different country. It don't matter who it is, because like you always pick up something from different people, because they have their own unique experience, and if they can communicate that with you, you can have an idea on those experiences that they've had, and you can learn from that. And this completely just changed like how I viewed like just communicating and talking to people, because this entire time I just been viewing just talking to people like just as a form of just making friends and just building just like very like generic relationships with people, and just building relationships with people and just making new friends. That's how I view talking to people. But like it goes so much more deeper than that. And although I'm not that interested in trying to find new people to talk to, I'm more interested in like building knowledge and just trying to just feed my brain with new things and new ideas. And communicating and talking to people is a perfect way to do that. You can obtain knowledge in many ways, but like talking to people, those experiences that they can share with you hand in hand, like firsthand, you actually get to hear those experiences that they done went through. You learn so much, and you can just really just reflect on that, use it to your advantage. Whether you might use it in your life or not, you can still somewhat like use that information, because you can pass on that information to other people, or you can still use that knowledge for your own like creative endeavors, like how Kendrick Lamar has used the stories of other people. He told stories of other people in his life, and he has used that to create and just convey a greater message. It's because I now know like how powerful communication is. I started to just talk to more people now. I naturally started to just go out my way to just start speaking to more people, because like I said, I don't really just talk to people if I don't have nothing to say. But now I actually have like motivation to talk to people. I actually have a reason to build that form of like relationship with someone, because of like someone's experience is something that I can learn. You can really just find things that you didn't even know that you didn't know. Like you can find a whole bunch of things that you weren't even aware of through just someone else's life experience. This really just made me think like isolation, like although isolation can be a good thing for certain scenarios, like if you need to lock in on something or if you need to focus, you might want to be by yourself, like isolate yourself. But isolation can honestly gatekeep you from yourself, like from you learning more things about the world, and you just all in all just becoming more aware of different things, because you block your own blessing, because you just don't want to go out and find different ways for you to obtain knowledge. And one of those ways is through communicating with people. And you never know the type of person you might become friends with. Like you can talk to someone, you might never think you'll be friends with that person, but you start talking to them, you start like actually picking apart their brain, and you might think like, damn, this person's a cool ass person. Like, man, we should probably hang out sometime, you feel me? And I know this sounds pretty self-explanatory, like, yeah, duh, like we know this, but like you never really actually think of things like these. Like you never actually like think of how someone else's words, like the information that someone else is saying, like you actually picking apart and being conscious about it, how this can honestly just like benefit your own life. Like you're aware of their speech pattern, or how fast they talk, or you know, the tone of voice. All these things can, you know, all have all play an impact on the information and the message they're trying to convey, and that can have an impact on the way you receive it and how you can use that information. And this like had me really wondering, once I actually came to this realization, like, damn, motherfuckers from my generation and like the generation after us, they are fucked. Like they are screwed, bro. Like they are actually done, because people nowadays, my generation especially, like they're so antisocial. People are just so antisocial. People are just like so like reserved, and like because of social media, you know, like the age of social media, everyone's on their phones. Everyone's talking and communicating with each other through, you know, social media and stuff. So like to the point where they don't actually build those, you know, actual communication skills. Their communication skills is so bad because they're just so used to being on their phone, so used to just being on like Instagram and TikTok and all that, man. Like it's really getting bad for these people. Like remember like when we was kids, like nigga, when we was kids and shit, bro, like bro, everyone was outside, everyone would be like playing outside and shit. Like motherfuckers would be riding bikes, people would be playing tag, people would be, you know, doing a whole bunch of stuff outside. We'd be always like actively communicating with each other. But now kids nowadays don't even like they, I swear to God, they don't see the sun. Like they don't see the sun like they probably see the sun once a week, bro. Like it's crazy. It's bad. Like kids nowadays they don't ever step outside. Like they do not touch grass whatsoever, bro. And this is impacting their social skills terribly, bro. Like you're wondering like, damn, how they finna, you know, learn different things from other people if they don't know how to communicate. Like damn, like how the new generation finna do it, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know how they finna do it. So in conclusion, man, you know, get out your comfort zone. You know, get out your comfort zone and actually go out to talk to people. You feel me? Because you never know the type of information that you'll receive from talking to someone. You never know how how that interaction will benefit your life. You never know. And this is like something I just realized so recently, man. Like I realized so recently, man, and like I find myself now talking to more people, you know, being out more, you know, just out here just sparking a random conversation with more people, you know, strangers and shit. Nigga, I be out here fucking sparking a whole ass conversation with people at the gym. Like, bro, I don't care about you. I just want to get my workout and step, bro. But now I'm actually staying there to actually talk to people and shit. And like you don't realize the type of things you're missing out until you actually try. I'm not saying you need to be making a whole bunch of friends. You need to go out and be the life of the party and shit, like, you know, be extroverted and make friends and shit. I'm not saying you need to do that, but I am saying that you actually talk to more people, you will learn more things about different, and I am saying you going out your way to talk to more people, you will end up, but I am saying you going out your way to talk to more people, you would find out more things about life, because those life experiences that they live, if those they share with you, like you'll learn more things about life. You'll, you know, learn more information, have more knowledge about different things. You know, you just be more intelligent as a person because knowledge get passed on. You know, someone's telling their story to you, you tell their story and your story to other people. You feel me? Like you just overall have a better life experience because you're more knowledgeable about different things. And this ain't easy, man. It's not easy. Like get out your comfort zone, man. This is not gonna be easy at all, bro. It's not easy, but like I feel like if you have that motivation to actually get out your comfort zone and talk to people, you actually have that form of motivation, bro. You should be able to go out to, you know, you should be okay. You should be alright, man. You should be alright. You'll be okay, you know, being in conversation and stuff. As long as you have that curious mind, you know, you be curious and you actually want to seek out more information, you would, you know, you will have that sort of communication within you to ask them questions or tell them things that you've been wondering about or things like that, you know. So just overall have more of an open mind to talk to people, be more open-minded while you're talking, and just be just willing to receive any form of information that you hear. Yeah, that's all I gotta say in this video. You feel me? You know, appreciate y'all for watching. Yeah, I'm gone.